Bristol Muldoon from the Royal Society of Edinburgh. You've come out to Brussels with a whole delegation of academics. Why? Why have you helped to bring them out here?
Well, the Royal Society of Edinburgh believes that supporting innovation and research in Scotland is very important. And with the European Union about to launch a major investment programme called Horizon 2020 in research and innovation, we think it's important that the Scottish academic community understands how to apply and access those resources so that Scotland can benefit and the excellent researchers in Scotland can work with colleagues in the UK and across Europe.
What's the message you're getting from universities? The way universities are funded has changed a great deal over recent years. Do you think European money is therefore more important? Is that the kind of message you're hearing from universities in Scotland?
Well, universities have got a range of sources of income, and the European Union aspect of it is a very important part. Obviously they raise money from undergraduate tuition, they raise money from the UK research councils, and basically accessing the Horizon 2020 money can just make sure that the Scottish universities are as effective as they possibly can be in research and innovation.
There's talk that this fund could have multi-billion pounds in it. Is that why you want to see Scotland being part of the action from when it gets underway?
Well, of course the money is important, and I understand it's likely to be a budget in the order of about €80 billion, or €80 billion, sorry. I think it's important from that aspect, but more important than that, Scotland's got some of the most talented researchers in the whole of Europe, and so from the European Union investing in that research, it'll benefit the whole of European society.
The money doesn't come it's not given out just to anyone. It has to be focused, very obviously. Is part of today's visit about finding out how to access European funding? What loopholes need to be gone through? Where and what departments are relevant for funding? That kind of thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of the people who are out are experienced in applying for European research funding in the past, but obviously Horizon 2020 is a new programme, so we want to make sure that they're fully up to date. We'll be meeting with a range of officials this afternoon. Hopefully a lot of useful information will come out of that. We also met earlier today with 3 of Scotland's MEPs who were very helpful and offered their support. So it's really just about trying to make sure that the people who are likely to be applying for the funding are fully up to date with the new procedures and exactly which areas of research funding the European Union wish to support.
And what about you as an organisation, the Royal Society of Edinburgh? Why are you involved with this? Why aren't the universities just doing this themselves?
Well, the Royal Society of Edinburgh is involved in it because we work very closely with the universities. Many of our fellows are leading academics and researchers in Scottish universities. So the RSE sees itself as playing a key role in supporting the Scottish university sector and supporting research in Scotland. We've also built up good links with some of the MEPs, and it was out of some of those links that this visit came about. One of the MEPs actually suggested that we bring such a group out.
And just finally, how could you measure success from a visit like this? Would you expect to see more money flowing from Europe in future because of making these kind of connections with Brussels?
I think success is primarily going to be measured in whether or not substantial research programmes using Scotland's leading researchers flow from this. I hope in the years to come that will be the case, but it will probably be 2 or 3 years from now before we can see if we have been successful. The money is important, but the most important thing is that the Scottish research community can make its full contribution to advancing a number of the challenges that face society over the years ahead.